Yeah, what up, y'all? This is the Righteous Consultant 333. Back here at it again. I decided to drop you guys, drop some gems on gems for you guys. So you guys, could pretty much know what's going on with this credit arena, this credit field. Once I learned this, I had a whole different outlook on how credit works and how it operates, and I understand and understand why that they purposely don't teach us this, because once you understand this, you're not gonna be broke no more if you apply the stuff that you need to apply. There's people that have the information but they don't apply it. So once you apply this information I'm talking about, that other people been applying, been winning off of, I mean, that's the side effects. You're gonna win for sure. Now it's a reason why they don't teach us credit, because that's the bridge from poor to rich. It's nothing like using the bank money to make you rich. That's what the rich people do. They get business loans at a large sum, and they pay it back in increments, at some very small increments, at a low APR. So, say for instance, if you got good credit and you take out $100,000 business loan, if you did that on your personal side and you just use that money, your credit your utilization will go down. But on the business side, they know it take money to make money, so it don't operate like the personal side. So if you get a, say for instance, you got a $100,000 business credit card. You know what I mean? At a lot of them, some of them give you like 18 months, 12 months, with no interest. So imagine if you got a $100,000 business credit card at zero interest for a year. That means that monthly payment on that card might be what, $100. You know what I mean? So you have a whole lot of room to make that money right back. So I mean, that's what the rich is doing. They're getting these loans, these business loans. They're getting LLCs. Where we at in California, LLC only $75. They getting their business addresses, their business emails from these certain websites. That's nothing. It probably costs like $400 or $500 to set this up, to put you in a position to get thousands of dollars. This is the game. You know, so you want to know this stuff, because we all know that. Well, not all of us, but most people know that America is not a country. It's a corporation. So you got to treat it as such. They don't respect anything until you know what's going on, until you sue these people. You have to sue them because it's a business. That's the only thing they respect. They don't care about nothing else. So you need to know these rules and regulations so you can navigate through here and win in life. Who want to live paycheck to paycheck and be a financial slave, 9 to 5 slave? Excuse me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, but who want to have a 9 to 5? You don't have to. I mean, you can have your own business and pay people to run that business. All off of business credit, have multiple streams of income. So this right here is 15 U.S. Code 1681I. It's for reinvestigation. Say for instance, if you got like, I don't, how many of y'all had like different names and addresses and stuff on your credit report, that places you never been, numbers you never had? That's a credit file. You got other people's stuff in your credit, and they purposely do that. These so-called credit bureaus, they purposely do that because they don't want people to have good credit. It's not. There's no incentive for these businesses for people to have good credit, because you don't have to pay much as if you have bad credit. If you, like I made the example earlier, if you was to go into a dealership and you had like an 800 credit score, you had good credit, you could go in that dealership and not pay no money down and get the car of your picking with real, low interest, compared to a person that have bad credit. You have to drop a large sum of money down. Not only that, your interest is going to be high. So it's more of an incentive for people to have bad credit than good credit. And these corporations, these companies, they pay these so-called credit bills to keep bad stuff, negative items reported on your credit on purpose. That's the game. This law right here was created, the FCRA, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, was created in the 1970s. So they had laws for these so-called credit bureaus like Equifax, TransUnion, Experian. They got laws that these so-called credit bureaus, because they're not credit bureaus. We're not keep saying so-called because the government, they deem them as a bureau. That's a government entity. These so-called credit bureaus like Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, they are private-owned companies. So they can't be a bureau. They can't be a government entity and a private-owned company. That is assumed position, and they use people ignorance, at their disadvantage. So you need to learn these consumer laws to protect yourself, because America's a corporation. And once you know how to navigate, you'll be able to win. Because most people, problem is financial problem. And you don't even have to have it once you learn this information. It's nothing to get a $75 LLC and get a business phone line, a business address, make yourself look good on paper so you can get the business loan. Then not just, blow off the money. You could pay people to learn little things. So you could, or you could buy a business straight out. They got websites you could buy businesses on that's already cash flowing. People that's, about to retire or whatever. They got websites of people selling businesses like car washes, laundromats, storage center, stuff that, recession proof that people gonna need regardless, no matter what type of ups or down that, this economy going through. People gonna always need somewhere to put their stuff, to wash their car and wash their clothes. And they selling these type of businesses all the time online. And you use the bank money to buy it. Then once you start making money from the business that you bought using the bank money, that money you make from the business go right back into the business credit card or loan, wherever you had got to acquire that establishment. So imagine if you did that like 5 or 6 times, you could have multiple streams of income, different businesses. So this is the loophole to get ahead. It's nothing to make $20, $30, $40, $60,000 a month. That's nothing. That's nothing. To regular people that's working a 9 to 5, that's like, hell yeah, that's a lot. But when you running a business, that's nothing. And you could do that easily. So this law right here, the 1681I, is pretty much, it's like a gateway. It gets you in to be able to, dispute these so-called, negative accounts on your credit report. And, it's a lot of things that you could do once you learn these consumer laws, because really you don't even have to have bad credit once you know these laws, because even if you owe something, you still to give these people a written permission to put it on your credit report. Nobody have. But you don't know, and they prey off of people's ignorance. So you can erase anything off a credit report. I'm talking about child support. I'm talking about bankruptcies. I'm talking about student loans. Anything negative on your credit report could be erased. I had done it myself, and I do it for other clients. So, and it's no type of fraud. It's no type of, gray area. It's just the law. Once you learn these laws, you winning. And they don't want you to know this. They don't want you to be an educated consumer. They want you to be an idiot so they can keep on getting over on you. So this law right here pretty much is the gateway to allow you to dispute negative items on your credit report. Then once you get this with this law right here, depending on what's on your credit report, is other laws that fall in place as well. And it's not hard to learn. And if you don't want to learn, it's people that you could pay to do it for you, like me and other companies. You want to have good credit. You want to have good credit so you could use your personal credit as a guarantor to get business funding. That's the goal. You want to get business funding. It's not hard to get funding at all. You got to know the steps. And a lot of this stuff was hidden from us. We didn't know about none of this stuff, but we in the days of technology, and we got, supercomputer at our fingertips. We didn't have none of this stuff back in the day like that. So, it's easy. It's easy now. And it don't make no sense to be broke and poor no more once you understand what's going on. So, I just want to drop a little gem on you guys. It's going to be lots more coming. Stay tuned. Righteous Consultant 333. There's no need for me to scam or do no weird stuff. Because by me doing right, it's going to bring more customers to me. And once I do them right, it's going to be word of mouth. There's no need to be scamming when I already know how to get money at will, legally. I'm going to get back at y'all. Y'all stay up.